So I arrived at National, and through my work I have Emerald Isle. That usually gives me just some medium cheap car. So they were out of those and they gave me a free upgrade. So I lucked into getting this plug-in hybrid electric because the people in front of me were like, oh no, don't get an EV, not knowing it was also a gas vehicle. So of course the vehicle was totally empty of any charge whatsoever, but I grabbed it because everyone else was hesitant, and so far it's a pretty nice vehicle. I obviously much prefer a totally battery vehicle, but this is still a nice option. And I think for 2022 it actually has a usable 50-mile electric range, so they've made it a pretty decent vehicle, and it's pretty spacious inside too, and very affordable. I think it starts in like mid-30s. My first time trying a CHEDMO charger. The plug is sort of different. It goes next to the J1772 port, and it's a giant plug that plugs in there. Most Electrify America stations have exactly one of these. Some have more. They're a little slow. This one's 50 kilowatts. And on this vehicle, it only charges at as you can see, 18 kilowatts right now, so it's going kind of slow. Supposedly it's supposed to charge a little quicker than this, but I arrived with a totally cold battery, so we'll see how long this takes. It says 53 minutes until 80%, which is pretty painful. So I'm used to the wife's Kia EV6 that charges to 80% in 15 minutes. So this is on those, or 18 minutes, I think. This is on the slow side. I've been here for 6 minutes, and it's gone up 17%, as you can see. So that's not terrible. So hopefully it's faster than the estimate there. One problem you'll see with some of these Electrify America chargers is this one is right up against a curb, and of course the Mitsubishi has the charge port on the right side, passenger side, and the CHEDMO charger is on the opposite side of the charger. I probably would have been smarter to park there, but it maybe would have been about the same. So instead I parked like in one of those guys, and I'm parked way over the line here to get the cord to reach. Thankfully it's kind of quiet at this hour. Interesting enough, this being a plug-in hybrid, maybe it only let me go to 80%, or maybe that's a restriction on the charger. But as you can see, it's a measly 6 kilowatt hours, and it took 20 minutes. Now, thankfully, this took much less time than it actually said it was going to take. When I get back in the car, I notice the charge isn't all the way full, so I'm guessing that it could still take more charge, but it's just the CHEDMO charger cut off at that percentage. I might plug in a little while at the Target and see if I can top that off the rest of the way. And it appears that this rental version of the 2022 only has the smaller battery, the 13 kilowatt hour battery, not the larger 20 kilowatt hour battery in the 2022 production model for for individuals. So given that it only took 6 kilowatt hours, I'm guessing that the usable is something more like 8 kilowatt hours out of that 13, whereas the new 2022 has much more usable given the range estimate for it.